Andrew and Nick were born on the same day. They grew up just a few miles from each other, but in many ways they lived in different worlds.
I grew up in Norwich, quite near the city centre, in quite a middle-class area. 4 bedrooms, 2 cars as well.
I was brought up on this little council estate. It was alright, I suppose.
My family life was pretty normal. I got along with both my parents. I was an only child, though, so both of them tend to spoil me rotten. I tend to have a close relationship with my father, though, who's a solicitor. We just tend to like the same things in life.
I don't really know my dad. He left when I was like 3 or 4, I think Mum said. But she didn't really like him anyway. I was so not too bothered about him. I don't want to know him. But then she had 2 other guys after that.
The only conflict was really when my dad wanted to watch the football and if my mum wanted to watch Coronation Street. That was really the only conflict that we ever had in our house.
They were just like constantly arguing. So I didn't really want to know them. I'd just come back from being with my mates, like go up to my room and stuff like that. They'd be like shouting and hitting each other, but I think like I was used to it, I suppose.
I enjoyed school very much. I tended to see it as a path to university, which is obviously where I aimed to go.
School, well, there's not really any point, is there? I don't really know what to say about school. Like, I never really went that much.
In my spare time, I'm quite a film buff. I do go to see films quite a bit, and I also read quite a lot as well. So that's generally how I tend to fill my leisure.
Well, I used to just like sit in the park and stuff like that. We'd sit on the benches and that, and we'd drink and smoke a bit. Then we did the drugs and that. But now we can like go pubs and stuff, like pubs, and like there's the football on Saturday. Well, everyone's been in crime, haven't they? Like, well, everyone I know.
There was one time, though, that I remember towards the end of 6th form where I got caught up in quite a rough crowd and they were dealing drugs. But luckily, my dad, being a solicitor, managed to get me out of all that, so I was one of the lucky ones.
I was in Young Offenders for it was 6 months, but all my mates have been there, so not a problem.
My future, in a year's time I finish my course. I'm studying dentistry. I aim to open up my own practice in the future and also settle down with my current girlfriend as well.
Well, I don't really know. Like, well, anything, I suppose. I mean, it'd be good if I could stay out of prison.